for the views and stuff like that. Like, you know, just kind of goes to show as to like kind of how desperate you are that you will go into someone's stream who is worked really hard for their stuff, and you know, who's worked countless hours to perfect their stream. You know, I'm you know, still perfecting my stream to this day, and it's one of those things that if you are like, if you're not, let's just put it this way, if you're self-promoting on someone else's stream, that's just taking away their viewers and stuff like that, and making you seem like a complete a-hole in the process and stuff like that. The next don't. Do not, and I repeat, do not do follow for follow. I have told people this countless times. Nobody listens. Nobody listens. You got to make sure that you are not doing follow for follow. And the reason being is because if you do that, you don't have the genuine followers that you want. You want those genuine followers, that genuine community. Do not do the follow for follow, because that's just going to hurt your brand in the end by doing that. Trust me, I've done that. You guys, if you guys were around since the beginning, I used to do it over on RoboProd Gaming, over on my other account that I had, that had like so many followers and stuff like that, but only because I did the follow for follow. I never really realized at the end that it wouldn't work. So do not do that follow for follow. That's one of those things that will get you hit. The other don't go into auto hosted streams, because what's going to happen if you do that is you're going to get hosted. Yay! The host raffle thing, all of that stuff, and then after that, like, you know, you get a follow or two or something like that, and then after that, then the viewer that followed you does not come back into your stream next time that you are streaming. So it's always recommended, do not go into those auto host ones unless if you're extremely desperate, which if you're extremely desperate at that point, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. But no, seriously though, like, just you know, don't do the follow for follow, because that'll definitely hurt your stream in the end and stuff like that. And do not do the auto host. Those are kind of conjunction in with each other, but I like to put that as one of those, you know, don'ts sort of deal. All right, number 4 that I'm going to tell you guys is don't spend so much money on equipment your first time streaming. Okay, if you're streaming on Twitch, and you got a console, by all means play on the console. Like, it's funny because on my times that I am not streaming, I am watching console streamers play Fortnite and stuff like that. And these guys, you know, they'll use their Xbox Connect to do their stuff, like to use as a face cam. It may not be the best quality, but if you get a light, you know, in front of your stuff, yeah, you know, you're good on that, you know, that sort of deal. You don't have, like I said, you don't have to really spend money that you don't spend the money that you don't have, that you know you're not going to make back streaming on Twitch. Invest in equipment that you know will help your stream, that'll bring people in and stuff like that. Just, you know, that sort of deal. Focus on that. You know, that sort of deal. Do not buy useless equipment until you know you can make that back in Twitch revenue. That's just as simple as that. Don't, you know, I'm bad about that. Let's be real. Let's see, the final don't is, if you're going to raid, do not, and I repeat, do not raid if you've got one viewer 2 viewers, 3 viewers, hey, you know, that's cool. But 3 viewers and up is the biggest, is what'll get you recognized more in the community. I'm going to be completely honest with you there. I've done 1 viewer raids. It's not good. Don't ever do that. All right. So now we're on to, now guys, we are on to the dues of streaming. The biggest thing that I can tell you guys on the dues. So first thing I'm going to say is, if you're doing gaming, okay, do stream something that you like to stream. Okay. Now, if it is Fortnite, you know, go ahead with it. But I'm going to tell you guys this as a really, you know, as someone who, you know, who streams, is that, you know, just realize that if you are streaming if you're streaming Fortnite, make sure that you are careful with that, and make sure that you really have like 3 viewers, or else Twitch will not push your stuff. I have done that before. You know, that sort of deal. Play what you want to play. Don't play the popular game because it's popular. I've actually had people do that. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm playing Fortnite, but I'm not getting anything from it." And that's where you kind of have to play out your options, where you have, you know, you play a game that you want to play, because, you know, if you get bored of a game, chances are you're not gonna, your streaming career won't last, because you've got your because you haven't, like, you're playing a game you're not liking to play, and your content, and people can see that in your content. And that's the biggest thing that I give to you guys on that. The other do, this one is one of those things that's a big one in Twitch and stuff like that. I know you've probably heard this so many times, but I'm gonna let you guys know of it, is to post on your socials that you're going live. Post on your even if you've got 3 or 4 followers, you know, on Twitter or Instagram or something, just post it. Chances are, you know, and use clever tags. You know, people are like, you know, "Oh, I only have so many followers." People are like, "Oh, I only have a certain number of followers." But you can do so much, like with Twitter, especially with the hashtags. I tell you, I do hashtag Twitch affiliate, hashtag Twitch streamer in my tweets, and like, always make sure that you're notifying everybody, like, about the time that you're gonna go live first. Obviously, don't just say, "Oh, I want to stream," and then boom, hit that live button. And then post on your socials. Don't do that. Give your followers a time so they can be like, "Okay, RoboProd's streaming at noon. All right, I like his content. I'm gonna go ahead and go in at that time whenever he's live." That sort of deal. That's definitely gonna help your stream out. I tell you, that is definitely one of those things that is going to help your stream out and everything like that on that forefront. The next do I am going to tell you is, do interact with your chat. That's a big one that I always look at whenever I'm in a stream, whenever I'm deciding to rate a stream, that sort of deal, is just make sure that you're doing what you know, make sure, obviously, you're streaming a game that you want to do, obviously, but like, the second thing is engage with your audience, because your audience is there for you. Your audience will be there, but what you got to do is you got to engage with them. You know, as you guys saw on this stream, if you guys didn't watch the stream, if you guys are over on YouTube, go ahead and go over onto my Twitch. It's linked in the VOD and stuff like that, where you guys can see that. But basically, you know, you interact with your chat is going to want to come there. Like, those people are going to come back, you know, like, I'm gonna show you guys this, and this is going on to my live screen, so that way you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see. At the corner here, I have a thing that'll say first time chat from viewer. There we go. Twitch has basically already given you, Twitch has basically given you like, oh yeah, this is a new viewer. Go ahead and if they chat, just say, hey, welcome to the stream. I see your first time viewer, that sort of deal, that sort of engagement. Right there tells them, welcome to the stream. I'm warming, you know, and that sort of deal. Don't just ignore them. Is what I'm gonna tell you. You know, I read off all my chat messages, you know, and that's completely cool with that. You know, that sort of deal. Let's see, we're on the fourth do that I am going to let you guys know of, and this one is a big one, is do make sure you have channel art. Make sure you have an about tab filled out. It does not have to be like mine. You don't have to do that. Trust me, you do not have to do that. But if you can, if you're great at graphic design and you can do that sort of thing, by all means do it. I'm all about that. Like, I like people that are creative, that, you know, are creative and stuff like that, you know, even either that, or you can even, like, you know, get someone from Fiverr to get you there, you know, that sort of deal. Your stream is ultimately up to you what you want to do. That's the thing. Your stream is ultimately you. It's your brand. You gotta brand it. Essentially, brand it. You know, like my thing is debated. If you guys did not know about that, we have a thing in, and which I didn't even put it on, which I'm not going to right now. But basically, I have a thing in my chat as a channel point set. 2,000 channel points gets you to where you can debate me. That's my thing. I get debated all the time. That's my thing. Like, that's what could be mine, could be, you know, yours. I always, as well, I look at the I look at other streams and I see how they brand, how they market out, and pick what I think is important out of it and put it into my stuff. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, oh, you know, that's not the way to go at it and all that stuff. But it really, at the end of the day, you just got to realize that, you know, you've got to, that's like, you don't, it's not stealing if you're picking out bits and bits, kind of seeing as to what everybody does in their stream. Everybody's stream's basically different, but like, you know, you can be like, oh, that person's engaging their audience by doing this, I should try that, you know, like add bits from everywhere, you know, like, and then put your own spin on it, you know, that sort of deal and everything like that. Number 5, the last do that I'm gonna tell you guys, and this is one of those ones that I think that should be said. It really should be said. Is don't post your stream on this, like, Facebook groups that are about all that stuff. That goes back to whoops, sorry. Do make a Discord. I'm gonna tell you guys this. If you guys are active in your Discord, let's you know, let's do, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do a quick kind of survey real quick with everything. Drop a like if, what was I gonna say? Well, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Wow. Nice job, Robo. Nice. Like, basically, what was I gonna say? I totally frick. I gotta roll back my pod now. I don't even remember. But like, The last thing that I want to tell you guys is we're going to do kind of like a little bit of a survey here is how many of you, when you click into a stream, look at, let's just say, type something in chat, and then after that, like 60 seconds later, and then after that, you see that it's come up on their chat thing, or they've gotten it, and they don't engage with you or anything like that. How many? We're gonna do a kind of a poll on YouTube. If you guys are on YouTube, like if you whenever you see it, and if you click off of a stream, if someone's not interacting with your stream, with the stream, let me know. YouTube will drop a like, and if you do, if you don't, then just comment, comment pizza or whatever, that sort of deal, because then after that, then we know, essentially. So we're gonna do that. So that's the biggest thing is, like I said, I mean, just do the interaction. Do the interaction. Okay. All right, so that's going to end the video portion, guys. I gotta make sure that I hit that